Hello, in this short video I'm going to show you how to use Honeywell's WinLoader software to go online to a Honeywell IPC620 PLC system. I assume that you've already loaded WinLoader onto your PC and you know how to start it. Also, I assume that you have a cable suitable to connect to the PLC. This will most likely be a 62360-USB or 62360-cab. The cab cable connects to a conventional COM port on your PC, whereas the USB, as I assume, plug into USB. Whichever cable you use, it's important that the COM port is configured for either COM1 or COM2. If you don't know how to do this, I have a datasheet that will help, and I will show you the URL where you can download it later in the video. When you first start the WinLoader software, you're presented with the disclaimer screen, which just protects Honeywell's copyright. Hitting enter takes you to the first menu. This is the main menu from where everything is navigated. There are two particularly important parts of it, which is function key F1, which allows you to go online live to a 620, or F2, which allows you to simulate a 620 in standalone mode without actually having the PLC hardware. Before we go online though, we need to set the software so that it knows where to communicate with the PLC via the cable that we've plugged in. So our cable should now be connected to a live powered up PLC 620 programming port at one end, and the other end to either our COM port on the PC or to a USB port. Either way, the cable will appear as a COM port, and as I said earlier, it must be either COM1 or COM2. So when you know what your COM port is configured for, simply go to F6, which is the 623 software configuration, and you'll be presented with the sub-menu. F3, system types and file loads, is all we're interested in for the moment, so selecting that will allow us then to choose the communications port. Hitting F2 toggles between COM1 or COM2. My cable is connected to COM1, so I will leave it on COM1. Hit the escape key to leave that menu. Hit the escape key again, and you are prompted to save. Do I wish to leave without saving? No, I don't. So F8 allows me to save. We're prompted with the suggested name loader. This is the default name and works in 100% cases, so there's no need to change it. Just press the enter key to accept loader. Do we want to overwrite the existing configuration? Say yes. The configuration is saved. Hit the escape key to close down the dialog box. Hit the escape key again to return to M main menu. And this is the menu where we first came in when we first fired up WinLoader and accepted the copyright screen. So far we've configured the WinLoader software to know where the cable is, so when we try to go online, WinLoader will now use, in our case, COM1 to go via the cable to connect to the PLC. So to go online, we simply select F1, which is 620 loader monitor. We're presented with a screen which is read from the PLC and confirms the model of PLC that we're currently connected to. In our case, a 62016, which has 8K of memory, 4K of available registers, and real I/O capability of 1024 points. If we hit the enter key, we're given the opportunity to change the date. The date is saved in the PLC. It's quite good to change the date if you think you're going to do a modification, so that you can see the last time any modifications were made. You don't have to change the date if you don't want to, simply press enter. We're now presented with the first line of ladder logic, and we're actually live online to the PLC. We can see that this is line 1 of the program, and if we use the page up or page down keys, we can go to line 2 or back to line 1. And of course we can scroll through as many pages as we want in the entire program. The bar at the top shows you you're currently in monitor mode, which means you can't do any program changes, so you're quite safe that you can look without doing any damage at this point. At the bottom is a status bar which tells you we're connected to 62016. There's no programming session at the moment. There is full 8K of memory free. We are in run mode, and the key switch on the PLC processor is in the run program position. So there we are, online to a 620 PLC. From here you can do diagnostics, reload a program, any number of different things that you might want to do. That's it for this video. My next video shows you how to load a program. Thank you for watching.